Now I'd like to throw back to last year, and I'd like to show you some of my favourite interviews that we undertook in Wrexham. What caught my eye with this business is the fact that I'm not aware of anybody who's got quite a business like this.
First and foremost, I'm a trainer cleaner. That's my basic role, but it's just progressed into recolouring, full custom work, so they can have any sort of music, band, football club, any sort of lettering, personalisation, daughter's name, son's name, anything like that along that way. And then also obviously I'm introducing a full range of bespoke trainers. That's encourage people to come out and shop and pick up little bits and pieces that they might not be able to get online. The reason I've set this store up in the first place is because I remember being a teenage boy, going to Whitley Sports, going to Stuart Mason Sports, being able to pick trainers off a shelf. And these days you can't really do that. Everything's online, and there's no emotion to it.
Visually, you succeeded.
Yeah, it's all about colours, isn't it, as well, I think. And if they really do think
I love the one that caught my eye, where you've even got a Patagonia trainer.
Yeah.
This iconic brand within Wrexham is something that I think is indistinguishable between the town and the people of Wrexham. This is a brand that was hugely successful, fell on hard times, and over the last 10 years has started its comeback journey and is now being successful once again.
Well, I'll give you a brief. It was started off in the late 1800s by German immigrants. Lager at those days was not popular, and the business originally failed. It was then taken over by a fellow called Gresser, who introduced mechanical refrigeration.
And this was all in Wrexham itself?
This is all in Wrexham, all on the old brewery site. Gresser went on a trip abroad on a ship. The ship hit a storm, all the ale on board turned, but Wrexham Lager, which he'd taken his own supply of, was perfect. From there on, it went on to cruise liners, etc., etc. It was on the Titanic, and it was on the Cunard line all the way up until 1980s, I believe.
Joanna Swash, CEO of Moneypenny. I suppose my first question was going to be, tell me about how Moneypenny came about.
Well, first of all, thanks for sitting outside with us. So we're pretending not to be cold, aren't we? So we've got about 22,000 clients, both here and in the US. I'll tell you a bit about the US shortly. About 800 people here in 100,000 square feet in Wrexham. And we look after telephone calls and live chats for all these different clients who trust us with their brand. And so we take that really, really seriously. That means then that we have to hire amazing people, and we can keep growing and we can keep scaling, both from this office in Wrexham, and we also bought another business out in the States in February, where we've got another 250 people there as well. So
this is a Wrexham-based company.
Yep.
That in 20 years has gone from a local company to a national company, and now to an international company.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Vaughan Schofield from Belvoir. I'm in Tynty Pawb today, and I'm delighted to say that one of my local heroes, a man who founded Wrexham Town Matters and a kindred spirit of mine, has agreed to have a conversation with me today about how he managed to actually get a Facebook site to promote the positive and fantastic stories that are around Wrexham. So, Nigel Lewis, thank you very much for coming here.
Very welcome. Thank you for asking me, Vaughan. My passion is towns, and seeing how towns have declined over the past decade due to the internet, the out-of-town developments, the supermarkets. There's nothing wrong with that. They all create jobs, they pay taxes, pay VAT, they contribute to society, but that's left a big vacuum in traditional town centres, I think, and Wrexham typifies that, and that's how I came to set the group up.